Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913.
And Sakuramico16.
And we're Let's Playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Now, don't adjust your video monitor.
This is real.
This is the 6th episode. 7. And yes, we're seeing the opening once again. And I love this song.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night.
Why are we seeing the opening again?
Because that was all the prologue. Yeah.
I'm searching and I'm melting
like
to
Rambo.
you. What a fear in my heart.
Yeah.
But you're so supreme. I am alive. Not for honor,
Finally an awesome duet.
Yeah. No, we're a trio now. Us and that lady. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love this song. Hands down. Best English song. English, like, video game song.
Someday you go through the rain. And someday
I just love
you'll
the horn.
feed
Love
on
the
a tree
horns, yeah.
frog.
Good stuff.
It's ordeal,
Real
the
awesome.
trial to survive. For the day we see light. I'm in life, not for you. In my time,
I love Snake, and he's like, I just love it. God, I love this game. But yeah, I love the James Bond vibe for this game.
I'm still in a dream. Snake Eater.
I probably could, but I'm probably annoying. We're probably annoying you enough.
Snake Eater.
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating snakes. You kidding me? And I know we shouldn't quit our day jobs, but whatever. Again, I love that song. Frickin' love it. So now we're 1 week away from what we just did.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet,
Now we're above
approaching
the
Soviet
Arctic
airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
Oh yeah.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal.
So what's going on?
Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems.
What are you doing?
No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Yes, so.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Well, he's part of the American group here who's trying to make Foxhound.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the
See,
world?
there you go. That's
Would you do
how
me
you
a
get it
favor and
fixed.
tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Well,
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
not really. I mean, you
They're
tried
just looking
together.
for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
Fox is gonna die.
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hound.
Once Fox is
The reason I came to see you
one
today-
step in the hounds.
Jack,
Wink, wink.
it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
Okay, what do we gotta do?
Here,
Be really hard.
have a cigar.
Yeah.
It's Cuban.
Cuban cigars. That's not gonna help him heal any faster either.
I know,
Good
you're
job.
smoking and probably an oxygen.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No,
You know, actually parole longs.
something even bigger.
Wounds.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
And you
the
would
White
know.
House received an unexpected call.
because you smoke a lot.
No.
President Johnson.
President
Yes,
Johnson.
I hear you,
know who that
Mr.
is?
Chairman.
Yeah.
Lyndon.
Came after Kennedy.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to
Means
President
Kennedy's
Johnson.
dead.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Dead.
And that's
A few
Khrushchev.
days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear
I don't
explosion.
know who did that.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your
Oh, we
military.
tried to pick up Snake.
Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Think you blew everything up.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert
Don't do that.
and unleash Armageddon.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once
Who
was.
said that? On the
If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
Yeah.
I should have contacted
I
you
don't
myself.
know if that sounds
Did you
like
know
Lyndon
that
Johnson.
one of our soldiers
I've never heard-
defected
I've
to
never
your
heard many
country a week
speeches.
ago?
But I'm gonna say
No.
it's a good job.
So you haven't heard then.
Was he so
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin of the Brezhnev
I wish I
faction.
knew more about Russian so I could tell you
Go
what all
on.
this was.
Who is the soldier?
street class?
Her name is the Boss.
Uh-oh.
She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
Captain America.
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
Voyevoda.
You mean
the
the boss?
The boss.
The mother of your special
The
forces?
mother of your special
Yes,
forces.
that's the one.
Yeah, you're pretty
And
much
she took
screwed.
2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear
Yes,
shells.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
I feel so
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's
No, I think
range
some
and
of this
precision.
stuff is real weaponry,
Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
but I don't
But
think
Sokolov's
obviously they
research
would ever
facility
use a
was
personal
completely wiped out.
nuclear
The whole
device.
area is polluted.
Imagine a recoil.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this
No,
terrible
yeah,
tragedy.
they nuked
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as a
strong.
gift when she
Does
defected.
push-ups every day.
Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret
man, you
military
gotta-
research
you gotta
facility,
keep
was
busy.
destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
No way.
Then what was a
No
U.S.
idea
military
what's going on.
aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our
I love how
airspace.
Khrushchev gets
And
pretty
yet
pissed.
you say it was not acting under your orders.
We don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
correct.
That's correct.
You
I don't
expect
really
me to
run
believe
with
that
them,
this
man.
was
I'm just
all the
figuring.
work of a single soldier?
Like a queen.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't have any
The
idea.
army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
It was
And
British
I
government.
would like dearly to believe you.
No.
However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
I don't know. This.
I
he
will
just
need some
probably
kind
told
of
the
proof that
CIA,
this was
he's like,
not
"Get
the
those
action
Fox
of the
assholes
American government.
Here, they're gonna clean up this shit.
But like,
You have one
came in
week.
So we have one.
You must
week.
catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our
Yeah,
innocence.
what do you mean innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful.
So,
Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
so we're gonna have to go in there and kill the
The
boss.
boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
Yeah, a little
I
co-action.
would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is
No,
unstable.
we're not gonna get any help.
And Colonel Volgin is a
Russian.
member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
So he wants us to not
What is that
only
supposed to mean?
kill the boss.
He wants us
Nothing.
to take out all his
Means
dirty
nothing.
Well, I mean,
Call it a modest gentleman's
It is
agreement to ensure
partially
our
our fault.
continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our
He
innocence?
should know on his own.
Then I will be unable to restrain the military.
then we're
I
gonna
will be
have a
ousted.
nuclear
And
world
they will
war.
seek their revenge.
That's what the Cold War was all
Nuclear
about.
attack on the United States?
Yeah, that's what the Cold War was all
I
about.
leave the disposal of this situation
That
entirely to
minute
your discretion. Mr.
America
President.
or the Russia
Disposal.
would nuke each other.
If you fail,
We would all
it
die.
will mean the beginning of a new world
It wasn't a
war.
fun time to live in, from what I heard. I mean,
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
Right.
so we have to kill the boss.
The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
We have to kill our mentor.
You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet
We
under.
might as well
There's no
dig the
choice.
graves now.
Hell yeah.
So that's
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
And now if we hit our
KGB has promised to lend us
We
one
can
of their
look at pretty
communications
easy.
satellites so that you and I
Yeah.
can talk to each other.
one, Metal Gear likes to
That's it?
put in
They've also
pretty
put us in
easy
touch with a couple of
yeah.
insiders.
Insiders?
We're gonna get help.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
No,
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
no.
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva.
Adam and
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
Cool.
You'll need to rendezvous with him when you
Borealis?
get there.
Alright, so now it's time for Snake. No, he's flying in G-force things. No, he probably wants to shit his pants.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
And so he's like shooting out one way.
It's fast.
They shot
Estimated
him one
airspeed
way,
exceeding
then he's
Mach
gonna
3.
Go reverse
Bearing
the other
south.
way.
I'm about to lose it.
No, fly out the other one. Watch. It's crazy ass stuff. It's almost, yeah, you They do. They look very similar. It might be the same snake. We don't know. Ready? Brace yourself. See what's happening? See? Go reversing. He'd be dead. He'd be so dead right now.
he should have covered his head.
He made it, and look, see, he's wearing the bandana.
The bandanas.
The boss, this bandana.
It's a memento.
Yeah.
No cool tree bark armor.
No, and he doesn't drop.
Ammo, I mean.
And he doesn't. Yeah, we still have that on. And he doesn't drop his thing backpack, which is good. First step is good. We're doing all right so far.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
Yeah.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
One more time.
Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to
All
the
right, so we gotta
Shagohod. Then
rescue
destroy
Sokolov,
it.
blow up
And
the
finally,
Shagohod, kill the
eliminate
boss.
Kill them.
Eliminate the
I don't
boss.
know if we can kill
This
the
mission
boss.
will be codenamed
Operation Snake.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volk.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
Khrushchev regime.
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
Exactly.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Yeah.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
Ground control,
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
How do you do that?
The wrong one?
The wrong one, what are you talking
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel.
Okay.
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
Every Tom, Dick, and
I
Harry.
get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels.
Way to
It
go.
was discovered
ruined
by
the
the
whole
Nazis
mission.
before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie
Ruined
company.
the whole mission.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I
So,
call
yeah, I
you?
kept it on this screen so you could see it.
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
And voila.
Alright then.
Back
Major
to
Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is
Wouldn't it be neat to play a game as Zero?
140.85.
You know what would be really
I almost
neat?
forgot. Paramedic is with us
Play a
again on
game
this
as the
mission.
boss.
Is this her last chance
Like,
too?
do some World War II
If we
stuff.
fail, she'll have her medical
That would be
license
awesome.
revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
Be Metal Gear,
Her frequency
the boss.
is the same as during the Virtuous mission. 145.73.
Her name would be Volova.
She'll be
or
recording
whatever it
your
was.
mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same.
Yeah, so
140.96.
Paramedic is back with us.
And there's one more person
And
on your
there's one
support
other
team.
dude named Mr.
His name is
Sigint.
Mr. Sigint.
He turns out to be
He's an expert on the latest in
Yeah, he's
weapons
pretty
and
cool.
equipment technology. He'll be going up against some of
He
the world's
basically
most
takes
advanced
over-
weaponry when you infiltrate the
He
research
basically
facility.
takes over as the boss.
If you have any questions,
You know,
just
you can
ask
him
him.
about camo
His frequency
and
is
weapons and whatnot.
148.41.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being
Yeah,
held
now
in
we have
last
to go
week.
back to the same
Yes,
factory.
meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue
No,
Sokolov.
no. That was
How will I know
Sokolov's
this
research
Adam guy
facility.
when I see him?
This is a factory.
You'll
that
know
they
once
were
you
holding
reach the
him at.
factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo.
Got it?
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a
Now we
45
have a
for this
45
mission.
instead-
Be careful, it's
instead
noisy.
of a,
I thought standard Fox
of
procedure
a
was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official
Yeah,
mission
this is-
for the
this is
United
totally
States government.
mercenary.
It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least.
Prisoners.
But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Yeah. Alright, so I am probably going to end it here, but let us talk to Paramedic for the save to show you the neat stuff that she
Snake,
talks about.
it's so good to hear from you again.
But this is
Same
actually
here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Yeah.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
So this
Keep an
Paramedic
eye on
wanna
your
jump
stamina
Snake's
gauge.
bones?
If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt.
Hell yeah,
If you're
he is.
wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately
Yes,
and
okay.
treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Ooh.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
You won't be a doctor.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
Not really.
No, I volunteered.
Oh.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless.
Yeah.
Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
Well.
So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me,
I
right?
guess.
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Alright, well, I'm going to save the game here. And I believe we're going to start the Snake Eater mission in the next episode. But,
Or not.
well, maybe not. Anyways, yeah, this is basically the main game now.
Okay, good luck,
So,
Snake.
yeah.
Thanks.
This has been Kenshin1913,
And Soccer Miko 16.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.